Congratulations on the film and welcome to your London premiere. How does it feel to have this kind of slightly back home where it belongs rather than in Cannes?
Yeah, I mean, the Northeast premieres were in last week as well, so it's been really special.
Where did they do that?
One in Durham, because the film's set in County Durham, and one in Newcastle at the Tyneside Cinema. So this is the third time we've done this. It was great on Thursday because so many of the cast and crew were there who were based in the streets that we filmed in. And today it's really special because we're bringing the film to a bigger audience. So I hope you all really enjoy it.
I was saying to the guys a minute ago, my family background, my mother's from Ashington, so from a mining family of 8, I think they were at the time. So it resonates for me, but what was it that first of all grabbed you when you got hold of the script?
When you got
hold of the script.
Well, the interesting thing about Ken is you don't get the script. You only get the scenes you're doing the day or two before you're doing them. So you don't get the whole lot. You don't know what's happening until you're in that scene. And then you do that scene, and then you might get another scene that day to read for the next day's shoot. So listen, as an actor, getting the chance to work with Ken Loach, I would have sat in the background with a paper bag on my head, you know. I mean, it's been a life. One of the reasons I got into acting is because as a young boy I saw Kes on the television, you know, and I've followed these films ever since then. And it's just always been something I've wanted to do. I think this film is particularly vital at the moment. It's, you know, I mean, even today when they're talking about scrapping the HS2 line, going further north, these forgotten communities where decent people live. But those decent people, if you treat decent people very badly, it's very hard for them to keep being decent. And I think this is what this film really shows, that these people are forgotten and they need their story told.
Was that your response, or you have a...
Yeah, I'm from a community, I still live in a community that's not too dissimilar from the ones we're filming in. As Trevor says, people aren't bad, policies are bad. Our communities have been systemically, politically and economically disenfranchised for the past 40 years, but there are still good people there who are working every day to make it better, to welcome people who arrive for whatever reason, to keep the streets safe and clean, and yeah, to be part of telling their story, our story. That's what I do as my day job as well. So to have Ken's last film tell that story, one of hope, in spaces where it's really difficult to do so, I'm really proud to be part of that.
And if this is to be Ken's last film, who do you hope will take up the baton and go on next? Would either of you fancy trying?
Well, I'm very much an actor. I'm not a filmmaker, but there are a lot of younger filmmakers who have been inspired by him. Andrea Arnold's one. I've forgotten the guy's name, but the guy who made that amazing film in Cornwall called Bait. There's younger filmmakers who have been really inspired by him, and I think the British film industry is in a really good place at the moment for these younger people coming up.
I think what Ken would say is that it's really difficult to get films like this funded because people don't want stories like this told of working class solidarity that throw shame upon the government, subsequent governments, not only this one. But of course there are people wanting to tell these stories all across the world actually, right? British film's in a good place, but so is film all over the world, probably in a place where it maybe wasn't as easy in the past. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's next, and I maybe won't write films, but if someone wanted us to write a documentary about people struggling in the face of adversity, I wouldn't say no.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey you guys!